my house party. It's a giant mansion, baby. Don't slip on all my money. Yeah, there's a lot of models and some supermodels too. Don't touch my diamond fridge, it costs more than the country of Peru. Seduction is like a game of chess, and I'm the queen. Wait. Can't stop, won't stop, dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. Know that tiger's super tight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party. And later on the panda fight. You've really got to agitate the pandas to get them engaged in combat. They're very docile by nature. I laced their bamboo. Hey girl, heard you couldn't find the dance floor. Just walk right past the garden, go through the Spanish-French doors, turn right at the 7th bathroom, then a left at my laser car. You can ride my purebred stallion. If you hit my mode, you've gone too far. Take an upside down left at the MC Escher stairs. Okay, you're almost halfway there. Can't stop, won't stop, dancing deep into the night. It's a mansion party. I bought a yacht just for tonight. And if you're feeling naughty, we'll smoke champagne by candlelight. It's a mansion party. Now let's watch two pandas fight. Last week all over again. Let's get the hell out of here! Can't stop, won't stop, non-stop, running for my life. It's a mansion party. I pray to God we all survive. And if you're feeling saucy, we'll grab some spears by candlelight. It's a mansion party. We're dropping pandas left and right. Send yourself! Die! Party's awesome! So many pandas going crazy!
Are we live? Yes, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an exciting Friday stream where today I've decided to give y'all a break from my personal addiction to Slay the Spire. I have been playing that game at least one run a day Since I've gotten it, I've done a lot of multiplayer with my friends, and I've come to one important conclusion. I think that game is amazing for two-person. I think it is a chaotic mess when it's four people. But don't worry, we'll definitely have at least one more multiplayer stream for y'all to be a chaotic mess with me. But today we are checking out a new release, a game whose early access I actually checked out a couple months ago. And I had planned on doing an early access stream of it with you guys. But just recently, after I checked out, I forgot what game it was, I did another early access stream for y'all. I think it was like the same time as the Clean Up the Island game that we looked at the early access, that I got through the demo of it way too quick for reasonable streams. So I'm like, I'm actually going to see how much is in this demo. And it was 20 minutes. It was like 20 to 30-minute demo. And I'm like, I'm not doing a stream for this. I'm sorry, DrainSim, you have piqued my interest, and I do want to play you, but I can't do you as a demo for stream. I can't do that. So I had to wait, and then just recently I realized I actually missed this game going live because I don't read all of my emails from Steam. But I did have to go through my emails from Steam recently because I was accruing all of my tax documents. And part of me accruing my tax documents is going back and digging up all of my thank you for purchasing this game emails from Steam so I could get whatever percent off my taxes I can convince the IRS was a business investment into me entertaining all of you. So, just know, even without gifting a sub, if you're here, you're part of the business. And you are the reason I can buy games without paying taxes. Thank you. But today it's out. I've got it. I saw that it was live when I was going through all my Steam emails. So I had to pick it up so that today we can dive head first into DrainSim. But before we get into all of that, I have a simple question for all of y'all. How have your weeks been? How are your weekends shaping up to be? And most importantly, how are you all doing today? Last weekend, I took it aggressively off, as y'all know, because the weekend before that was non-stop hanging out with friends. And I'm gonna be honest, crazy as it is, I fucking missed it. Holy shit. I needed to catch up on sleep. I needed to take that weekend off to finish video editing and getting all that stuff caught up on. Wanted to go out and do shit almost immediately. I'm gonna have to annoy my friends some point this weekend. No, I can't do it this weekend. I just remembered I have to wait till next weekend. I mentioned this a bit ago, but my work's payroll is trying to kill me, and they're being very efficient as it. I have not been paid yet for the job I'm doing. I think it's been about 5 weeks now. It's been a little bit of time. And for the address, they had to send me checks. They forgot my room, so they sent it to an apartment building, so those didn't end up getting to me. So I had to call them and set up a direct deposit, but they archived it and didn't activate it, so the next payroll didn't come through. When I realized that, I called them, we got it activated, and I was informed they'd have to put a stop payment on the checks. That takes 5 days, and once that's through, they'll send all of the checks along in the next pay period. So Friday, I'm going to get 6-7 weeks, of pay. So I have to wait till that weekend, I think, to go out and start partying again. And I need you guys' help. If next Friday I roll into stream and I'm like really giddy and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, how about I buy all you guys some subs? I need you all to fight the urge to let me gift subs to you, okay? I haven't been paid in a month. I need you to help me not lose my fucking mind when all of the money hits my bank account at the same time. I need you all to not let me gift y'all subs, okay? I know me, I know y'all, I know this is against your best interest here, but I'm gonna need you to help me stay strong, please. Please help me stay strong on that. And hey, Zelix, how you doing? Oh, getting in on the gifting. I see. Eric won't be able to gift subs if we gift all them first. Fuck you. How are all you doing? How are your weeks? Who's got weekend plans? And what's going on? What's going on? Hey, how you doing, Ultima? Hi, Sour. How dare you call this a late stream? This stream is perfectly on time. This is the exact time the Friday streams have been since I've started this job, so I'll appreciate you not saying they're late. Thank you. Hi, V. Hiru! I feel like it's been a while since you've been able to, like, catch a stream early on. How you doing, my guy? I haven't caught any of your streams. I'm sorry, like, I work and then I get home at, like, 7. So my entire schedule has just been thrown off with the new job. But how have you been doing, my guy? Zelex! I saw Project Hail Mary again yesterday. I haven't seen it yet. I'll probably look into doing that. I'll figure out a way to see it. I think 3 is the sweet spot. Also, gotta make sure the speed option is set, as it makes things go a little faster. I haven't the slightest clue what that was in reference to. I'm going to need you to provide me with the rest of that context, because that was long enough ago that me reading this sentence sounds like a crazy person. You're welcome for the tax write-offs. Oh, thank you, Ultima. You're so good at letting me make tax write-offs for video games. Now, what sucks is the last few years I've been able to do big shit. Like when I got like my mic stand and everything, that was a huge thing I got to take off taxes. When I got the new computer like 4 years ago, that was a huge thing I got to write off my taxes. When I got this brand new, loud as shit, comfortable office chair to be streaming to you guys in, that was a huge thing off of my taxes. It was just games. Interestingly, being unemployed for like 5 months really dampens down your urge to buy yourself some sweet swag for your gaming setup. And now fucking RAM's going crazy, so I'm gonna have to rethink everything. But still, I appreciate you all. And make sure y'all get your taxes did. Mine was confusing. I had to go dig up stuff. I didn't know you had to pay taxes on unemployment. That seems wild as a concept to me. Wild. Luckily, it was very easy to get the documents I need for that. I was afraid it'd be a lot harder. It was very easy getting those documents. I'm very speepy. I'm sorry, Sour. If you got to kick out early, I fully understand it. I'm sorry. This is just Friday. We'll have normal stream time tomorrow, okay? And I might, depending on how this stream goes, do Slay the Spire if y'all really want it, so y'all can come in and annoy me again. Though we'll definitely be doing at least a second DrainSim. Ain't no way I'm beating this whole game in an hour. Hi, son. Have you been, my guy? Oof. Big oof. I know. Pay, right? In my defense, I haven't been to stream in a bit. Oh, wait. Yeah. Sour, what have you been up to? Are you back in school? Are you graduated school? I haven't the slightest clue what's going on in your life. 3 is the sweet spot for STS2. And there's an option that plays cards faster. Oh, you kidding me, bitch? I got all that shit on default. I'm on spring break. Hell yeah. Then you fucking chill. Dude, you go out, you touch grass, you do hobbies, you fucking ignore the internet world. We will always be here. My VODs will literally always be archived on YouTube. You can catch up if you need to. If you got fucking spring break shit going on, do your spring break shit, okay? Spring break shit, okay? People have that's a thing, right? There are like places you can go where you can rent a room to just break stuff in, right? What is it? Rage rooms? Never done that. I should do that. Because I wouldn't want to rage. I would want to break weird things. I'd want like just a collection of glass figurines. Then I would smash one. Then I go look at how it's smashed to be like, oh, I wonder what I mean. Hi, Hyperbeam. How you doing? How you doing? How's your weekend going? I think you severely overestimate how much of my life I live off the internet. Hey, I'm just encouraging you. Liz, I'm just encouraging you. Finally didn't miss a stream. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Hello. Hi, Darness. How have you been? How everybody doing? How you doing? How you doing? How are you all? Sorry. Oh my god. What to talk about though? We've had shorts coming out. Some of them have been big, some of them have been small. I have learned my lesson, YouTube. I'll stop trying. I had one short whose title had a foursome joke in it, and it got less than 10% of the views my videos usually get. Fine, YouTube. I won't put sex jokes in the titles anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Jesus. Rest have been doing pretty good, though, and that's fucking awesome. Eric, I finally beat Bale. Bale! God damn, when'd you get the DLC? It's literally 1984. I know. You know the one thing I have to say? You know, like YouTube got really hard on the thing that people now call unaliving or self-deletion. I was very sad when I learned everybody was going with unaliving, self-deletion, sewer slide. Because listen, to me, as someone who was forced to read
the
books
DLC late last
in
week.
high school, I know many of you kids nowadays don't have teachers who force you to... All right. And tangent to the tangent. I have heard that schools now no longer require people to read books. They just give them segments of books to read. And it's like, listen, I don't think necessarily we should always be reading the same books in the way that a lot of like schools do, where they're like, everyone will read Huckleberry Finn. Everyone will read everyone will read these specific books. It feels like people are really giving up though. We're like, well, you don't need to read a book. We could pick 6, like, paragraphs from the book. That's, like, the same thing, right? I feel like there's problems a brewing. But I was just very upset because I was forced to read 1984, and then the fucking high school I went to put on 1984 as a play, so I got unreasonably familiar with 1984. And I wish when YouTube started cracking down, people would just have called it double plus ungooding yourself. Oh, what happened? Oh, he double plus ungood himself. Because I feel like then you get to feel a little clever about it. Not like any time I get to feel a little clever about it. I don't think it's not too over clever, you know. I don't feel like it's a showing off level, but it's just a little bit of cleverness you get to throw in. But how was beating Bale? I got the DLC last week. Oh, in that case, fucking hell yeah, Hyperbeam. In my head, I'm like, that DLC came out a while ago. Hyperbeam's really struggling. Really. But if it was only a week ago, then I'd say you're about on track. Tell me how long the final boss takes you. For me, the final boss, I think, took me, like, over the course of 2 weekends, like, weekend 1, week 1, weekend 2, to finally beat the final boss. And I gotta say, though, I had his first phase
I legit
beat
love the DLC
within
so
the
far.
first day.
I just hate the furnace golems. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate the fucking furnace golem.
And then, I don't know. The furnace is that the giant ones? Are those the giant guys, the pyre things? Or are they the ones with the big old butthole with a gem in it? I don't remember the names. I'm chilling with the boys, and I've unfortunately gotten back into Warframe. I've been seeing a lot of Warframe memes lately. I think that's because I've been consuming copious amounts of video game news over the past 2 weeks or so. Listen, ever since everything with Highguard has been happening, I have just been oh, what, this live service game is crashing and burning? oh, this independently developed game with only 10 developers just outsold everything for this year. Oh, this remake of a classic's doing really well. Oh, that's great. What is this? What is this little morsel on my plate? Fortnite had to lay off over 1,000 of their fucking employees because Fortnite, the definition of a successful live service video game, isn't making enough money. Something's happening. Something's happening in the gaming realm, and I am very interested to see where this all goes. Things are interesting. Things are very interesting. I don't know why. I love the enough money part. I know. What I'm most interested about is over time, we've seen sort of what the pattern, for example, for like TVs and movies are, because we saw it with cable and then repeat with streaming, right? Where it starts coming out, like you had cable, you would get every channel for a very cheap, reasonable price. The people start packaging it into smaller individual pieces, trying to charge you. Then they double charge you for the full bundle. Then streaming comes out, and then you get everything cheap, and then things start splitting off into different programs, and then they start, you see we've seen the pattern go through a couple of rotations. We sort of see what the process is here, right? But the only really previous big cycle we've seen in video games was like their niche, their explosion, then the entire death of the industry, then its rebirth. And this cycle we've been on since the rebirth in what, 1983? When the fuck did Mario come out? When did first Mario come out? 1985, 2 years off. Fuck me. I had an actual final class on this in college. No, wait, this one's saying 83. Oh, the arcade version came out in 83. The NES version came out in 1985. Called it. I'm a genius. I'll never forget this date because I was panicking in college because I had to memorize 50 fucking video game dates. I had to memorize a list of 50 dates of video games, and I'm gonna tell you that's not goddamn learning. What philosopher was it? Plato, who was like, you can't let people write things down. They won't be able to memorize lists of things. Fuck you, Plato. Fuck you. I know they could make a lot more money, get rid of half the C-suite. They cost way too much number. It never goes down there. Well, there's a lot of things we could say, but I'm very interested. I'm very interested to see what happens with the gaming industry for a collection of reasons. Because the forces acting... Here's what it is. I think because TVs and movies are a lot harder, at least at our current state, and I don't know if this was a tech thing or what, for indie darlings to pop off. Interestingly, with Iron Lung, there is a pretty solid example of something going against that. But even there, that was still probably a really big production. But if you look in video games, you get games like Mugenics, you get games like Slay the Spire, you get games with like 1 to 10 developers that go fucking global in a way that I don't think you get for like film, movies, things like that, with like a very microscopic production team doesn't go global in the same way, you know? So it's something where I'm very interested to see what happens with the industry, because right now, between the broader economic situation, between the inherent distrust people now have of the larger companies, between basically this weird attention saturation that's happening with live service games, but the explosion of attention into indie development, I don't know what the next step looks like. And I think like my brain, my storytelling part of my brain, you know, that human part of your brain that is wrong but wants the way things work to be like a story, almost sees it like all the AAA studios are just gonna die, right? They're too expensive to run. People are going to start realizing they don't make the money. Investors pull out, causes the spiral, and it's just going to explode into hundreds of indie developers. Indie developers are going to get popular, they're going to do great, and they're going to start budding again. I'm seeing like the life cycle of an ecosystem in my head. One group gets too big, causes a collapse, but its collapse creates 1,000 new smaller things that'll grow and it'll repeat over and over again. But I don't know if that'll really be how that happens, you know? Like the way it's always been buying up the successful little guys, it's always been about consolidation. But I don't know if there's something unique in video games or not, you know? I'm not smart enough to know that. But it feels like there might be something just inherently pushing against the strength of consolidation here. And with that, let's go ahead and check out DrainSim. Eric, get Night Rain. I'm sorry. Please. I need someone to stream the game with. Eric, please. I need to rate Night Rain players. I've had a few friends who have been asking me to get Night Rain. I'm gonna be honest. My problem is I really like Elden Ring. I really like being able to pick and design my own build, of being able to check out a bunch of different areas, to fight one boss for a while, give up, go somewhere else, explore. And it feels like Night Rain is like none of my favorite parts of Elden Ring, Hyper Beam. But, y'all, today we're going to be checking out a game that recently came out that I mentioned that I played the demo for a little bit ago. We are going to be checking out DrainSim. This game fits, I think, snugly into the realm of all of those cleanup simulator games where, like, the whole thing is about seeing, you know, the environment become obviously cleaner or changing from the choices you do. And this one's a little fun one because I don't even remember the name of the channel at this point, but I remember like 5-6 years ago I came across this YouTube video, just one, right? That was like an hour-long video of this dude walking down a road, clearing out like a flooded road, reopening drains that had become clogged, and just showing the road draining out from being flooded. And like apparently a lot of people really liked his video because it popped off, and he just started making more videos of him going around doing drain cleaning like that. And then he started going into, I forget what they're called, but I want to say like culvers? You know those like giant pipes that go under roads or under bridges that let water through? And he started unblocking dams of like material that would build up in them. And then one day he drops a video of a news report where apparently he had found a culvert and he reported it because there was like bubbles coming out of it and dirty water. Like he said, it looks like it was collapsing. And he reported it multiple times to the city, and no one did anything about it. And then eventually it ended up collapsing, and he got in there and he was like helping to stabilize it. And the news reporter is like interviewing him, and it's just this whole thing of like, oh my god, that's the drain cleaning YouTube guy telling them that I'd be seeing it. And they end the interview and they immediately cut to like the head of the water and safety department or whatever it was. And the first guy's like, we just really want to make sure that civilians understand that they should never be interacting with the culverts. And it was just this moment of, yeah, I saw it was breaking, so I know someone had to get in there and do something about it. And then the official be like, no one ever do anything. It was a funny one. It just, as soon as I saw this game on Steam, it made me think of that weird time where I watched all of that guy's videos. And I fucking loved them. Oh shit, did they save from the demo? I guess they did. Well, we're gonna start a new one, y'all. Don't you worry. Would you be down to reinstall Elden at some point? I might, though if I did, it'd probably be in for another one of my challenge runs, like I did with the Frenzy Flame run, you know? I'd probably do another one of those. The one that I was really thinking of being a funny run would have been like a Vulgar Militia run or a God Skinner run. Both of these I think I know ways to get started level 1 without breaking any rules, technically, but they're both aggressively scary concepts to begin. But I have had some in the back of my mind, some ideas of things to do. Am I in a toilet? Oh no! No, 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 no! No!
All access roads. This extended isolation has prevented emergency vehicles from reaching our town to provide assistance to our fellow residents in need. Despite the passage of time, our local officials...
Now that's some get up and go energy. That's someone who wants to help their community. So hello y'all and welcome to DrainSim. I know the tutorial is going to walk us through most of this, but the concept of this game is we're going to be going into flooded areas and we're going to be trying to unflood them. There'll be ways for us to see water levels. There's a lot of fun different ways we can move around water. There's even a little bit of terraforming we get to do. But we're in the tutorial, so let's go ahead and take a look. So here you can see all the... Oh, our basement's flooded? Well, that's not good. We should probably handle that first, right? Pick up rate. No, my basement! Oh, hold. Got it. Okay, so we got a rake. So we're going to go around to storm drains, we're going to unclog them, and we're going to watch the water level go to... Oh, I think we... Wow, I guess we're being guided straight to it then. Yeah. So the basic premise is mostly we're about unclogging drains, and then we can just watch the water level go down. Yay! There's one. Clean the drain by pressing the primary action. Clear the drains. Yeah, I wonder if there's a few drains. Like, do those get marked on the map? I don't know. But they got this, like, glowy bubble effect. The drains are just probably going to be along the roadway, right? No drains. There's gotta be more than just 2 drains, right? For a road like this? Oh my gosh. Oh, nah. I'm sorry. I'm just seeing this little dip where all the water is gathering. Where I grew up, so I grew up in Alaska, so rain wasn't our biggest problem, it was snow. But we lived actually at a part of our neighborhood that was slightly higher than the surrounding houses. So a little bit of like a hill instead of a dip, you know? And that was horrible. Because what would happen is after it snowed, you'd start getting wind rolling down, you know, the road, over the lawns, whatever. And then at the top of the hill, the small hill, right? Basically where we lived, it would start depositing the snow. Then the wind would blow over it and deposit more snow. And we would functionally, over half of our driveway, get this thick, iced up, glacier-like pile of snow just dropped in. And it was just a fucking mess trying to, like, break it apart and get it slow blown out of the way. And it was just every year it would constantly be happening. It got to the point where basically my dad and I had developed this system where he would get the like snow blower going and I would stand on top of this thing and throw shovelful, like I would get a dirt shovel and I would be throwing shovelfuls of ice and dirt into the snow blower and yes, our basement. What is this? We would turn the power off? Oh. I don't know if we should turn the power off. Hold primary to move the right to repair. Oh, we need a wrench. Wrench. Did it click? Are we righty-tighty? Ah, we righty-tighty. Okay, so we got that. Do we have a drain down here? Oh, our basement doesn't have a drain? Yikes, pick up the sight lamp. What are we doing? We got a lamp. Good. Good, good, good. Perfect. A lamp. Bring the light to this area. Hold on a second. No, wait. So this dirt looks different. Almost like this dirt's gonna be removable. And our neighbor's yard seems to have quite a bit of space to... Are we gonna dump out all the water we're gathering into our neighbor's yard? Y'all ready to fucking drain everything into our neighbor's yard? Pick up the shovel. Dig a path through the dirt and clear out the water to make it flow to the neighbor. There we go. Nice and drained. That will solve all of our neighborhood's water problems. I hope this game goes deeper into this joke. I hope we are not helping at all. I hope we are just putting water where it definitely shouldn't be. Pick up a bucket. We get a bucket? I hope we get a mop. What if we have a bucket and a mop? Use the scan action. Oh. Let's go ahead and bucket the rest of this water into our neighbor's yard. That should be good. Wait, I'm not going to have to bucket out the entire basement, am I? Because that's going to be rough. I love that Steam just told me that Hyper Beam Frog just launched Elden Ring. Pump. We have a pump? Oh. Why, hello there, pump. Move to the basement entrance. Place the pump. All right. Bring the hose outside. I do love bringing the hose outside. Generator. We have a generator. Did that power cable just fall from the sky? Even God wants me to flood my neighbor's backyard. So is this pumping? Is this pump pumping? The pump be pumping. Grab the rake. Oh, where'd I drop the rake? Oh my god, wait, we drop everything when we pick it up? Steam snitching? Yeah, Steam snitching. I'm sorry. Unclog the big drain. Alright, let's go, let's go. And what else here in that? Beep, ba-da-doo-doo, ba-leep, doo-doo-doo. What's that? Listen, I'm unclogging the... Oh! Oh, I got the street. Hey, yeah, look, the street got crossed off. We've done the street. Pick up the squeegee. Wait, what? In the meantime, let's clean up the remaining water on the street. Pick up the squeegee. Okay. Hold your secondary action to move water towards drains. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, so we can scan. Let me squeegee the water in. Who was that? Zelix! Thank you for the 5 years. 3 months and 4 days, you absolute psychopath. You monstrous creature. You who exists only to make me feel... You're the fucking stream viewer that makes you old. Well, it says the street's already knocked out, so what do we do with the rest of the basement? Use it to clear the rest of the basement? Yeah, I guess it's still sort of piled up. But wait, shouldn't I be using the buckets or something? Here we could do this a few times. There we go. We're gonna squeegee this water. This is definitely gonna be a chill game. I think you guys can see why after my big ass Slay the Spire weekend, we're at least having one short stream, one short Friday stream dedicated to me just cleaning up water. But this game, the demo basically covered this, but they didn't have like the whole basement thing going on during the demo. And they didn't even have the squeegee tool. You did dig the path into your neighbor's yard, though. That was in the demo. That was delightful. And that made me hope every level was going to be like that. We're going to see. How am I doing? Water level overall is still weirdly high. Immaculate cleaning vibes. Listen, I talk about this all the goddamn time. Was it Jane McGonigal, the author who studied video games and decided to come up with the term fiero? The feeling you get whenever you overcome an achievable obstacle. And is the thing video games and cleaning are really good at making people feel. And I think she was cooking. I think she was 100% cooking with that. Because that's quite a bit of water. Maybe I should check the map? Yeah, I feel like the basement's got a little bit of water in it. Let's try... Wait, can I squeegee the ground? Oh, that was... God, imagine you look into your neighbor's backyard and they're digging a trench into your yard. Then they come by with a fucking squeegee to finish the job. Oh, wait, that was the wrong... Nope. Nope. Back to the garage. Understood. But there we go, y'all. There's the basic premise of the game. There's going to be drains. There's going to be things we have to squeegee. There'll be tunnels we need to dig. And our job is we're just some dude with zero training, no official permission by the city, and nothing but a desire to see water move.
One garden in the area was discreetly drained into the neighbor's yard through a gap in a fence that, according to several chatty residents, was supposed to be fixed months ago. Coincidence?
Wait, we get phasmophobia tools?
Passive-aggressive art piece?
So your mount? I don't... Okay, well, we're gonna want at least one pump, right? No, we'll clear it all out. We'll look at all the tools. We'll see everything we got, everything we need. We've got one power cord. Oh, we can shop for things? Pump level 2. I have enough money for a pump level. Oh, that's level 3. We could pump level 2. There's a level 4. There's a generator. Inflatable barriers. A water barrier that can hold back water. Barriers can be filled either by connecting them to water hydrant or submersible pump. Bucket. Okay, we're going to go back. So we're going on to mission 2. What are we going to... Well, we're going to want at least one squeegee, one shovel, one bucket, one rake. Classics. One pipe, just for anything. A water vacuum. Pump generator. I bet I can work without the lights. So we'll skip the lights. Do we bring the water barriers? I don't know what they're for. They could be useful. They could be important. Oh, we have a pickup? Can we get different cars? We can get different cars. Flatbed, finally, something that isn't your sad little pickup. Carries real weight without crying. Cargo van. Cargo van? Box truck. Well, I think we're good. We're going to try without the inflatable barrier. Son, you heading off? I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a great weekend, son. I hope to see you tomorrow as well. Anything you want to see us getting up to tomorrow? I don't think you're a Slay the Spire type. But if you're interested, you let me know. All right. All right, so we're not bringing the water barriers and we're not bringing any lights, where we're giving up all that weight just to bring real tools with us. I could have probably bought extra pumps. I watched whatever. Okay, all right, son. Trying to spoil you, but whatever. Go have a good night, I guess. Yeah, probably would have been nice actually to bring multiple pumps. We'll see how we do. Eh, what? It's the Midtown Market. How bad could it be? Ah, the great outdoors. Oh my god. So, I have been living in LA for over half a year now at this point, right? I think. Around half a year. Maybe just half a year? I'm not sure exactly now. Now that I think about it, I'm not good at the timing. But we just had a fucking heat wave here. And California heat waves are no goddamn joke. This is definitely the wrong way to do this, but I wanted to try. Squeegee. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a pump for this, I think. Yeah, a pump's probably the perfect thing for this. Yeah, we got a puddle and a drain right there. Alright, yeah. We're gonna put this down instead of the pump. But we just got through a heat wave, and what's been hilarious is immediately after the heat wave ended, we got a, it's just been like overcast the last 3 days. And I, as an Alaska boy, even before we talk about the actual temperature or other weather stuff going up, I am an absolute fiend for overcast weather. I don't know exactly what it is, but overcast is perfect for me. You get the sun off you, so you don't get like sunburnt or nothing. But because you got cloud coverage, it normally doesn't actually get that cold. Because you gotta be concerned when like you have no cloud coverages and it's cold, because then all the heat's getting sent out into the atmosphere. I just like it. I'm an overcast slut. I'll say it. Run down the alleyway. Why, hello and welcome. First time chatter, Coach Dorn. I love the profile pic. How you doing? Hi, my name is Eric. Yes, that one. I'm a pudgy little tardigrade who likes to play video games. And you want me to run down the alleyway? Why do you want me to run down the... We just got here. We don't gotta go running nowhere. We got any drains? There are no drains in this alleyway. Let's find a drain. We're gonna clear a drain. Everything will start... Oh, that's a drain. Listen. One drain cleared. I bet that'll clear out this entire roadway we're in. Right? What? How do drains get set up? Hey, there we go. 2 drains. Even better. But how you doing? I imagine if you're already telling me which way to run, you must be enjoying DrainSim. I missed the announcement for this game going live, but I was really excited for it. Have you been playing much, Coach Dorn? I've seen someone do 7 buckets. Can't you only work 1 bucket at a time? What do you do with 7 buckets? Can you use more than 1 bucket at a time? No, I just love people's reaction to seeing the pool on the other side. Unfortunately for you, Coach Dorn, I did play the demo, so I did get to see this map. I'm most excited to see what happens beyond it. But the fact that the very first level added in the basement section from the demo makes me think there might be some shit that actually catches me off guard. Velky, how you doing, my guy? Welcome. Today we are playing DrainSim, where we have a local tardigrade ruining the infrastructure. But how are you doing, my guy? I miss streaming on Wednesday. There was something I noticed today, y'all, and I want you all to know this. Now that I've finally, been at my new job for a month, settled into the new schedule, gotten used to things, what have you, it finally happened. I've been on the schedule long enough, I've memorized the route to and from work, so I don't need my navigation tools on anymore. I'm figuring out my sleep schedule, how much time I have to do things. Yesterday, while I was in traffic, I was sitting in traffic, waiting to get home, and the thought finally occurred to me. In my head, I went, I could be fucking streaming right now. And it's just, I'm realizing, y'all, no promises. No promises, because obviously I don't have 100% control of my own schedule at this stage, but I'm getting antsy. I miss having a Wednesday stream. Even if I end up only doing like a 1 hour, hour and a half like I now do for Friday on Wednesday, I am missing that midweek stream, and I need it back. So I hope you guys know that urge is building in me. I blame all of you. This is clearly y'all's fault, and I don't forgive you. Well, thanks for playing DrainSim. I'm the voice actor for the guy on the radio? God damn it, how does this keep happening? How do I keep playing indie games and goddamn members of the dev team show up? Radio, there's only 9 maps including the tutorial, but more is worked on. I heard your rant about the small indie dev teams. Frankly, one guy is making this in Germany, so it might take some time. Listen, if he's already got 9 maps, you said? I think that is more than fine. For an indie game made by one dude, I was just delighted by the idea. Like, I think I had just coming off... I had been playing Power Wash Simulator 2. Before that, I was playing, the crime scene cleaner game? All of these games where you just get to watch your effect on the environment always just scratch an itch for me, so I'm always hyped for it. Jobs are useless. Streams are better. Listen. I'm right there with you. Unfortunately for me, streams don't quite cover rent. But we'll see what we could do. I'll keep working on making the short content. We'll keep our streams up, and maybe, one day we'll just pop off or something. And if we pop off, I promise to stream more just for you, Hyperbeam, okay? Lol, many such cases now. I need to stop doing indie games. That's what it is. In spite of my desire to show support for the indie game scene, people involved in the game keep showing up, and I suddenly feel like I have a spotlight on me that I wasn't expecting. If only streams cover the needs and wants. True. What it sounds like is that means you specifically, Seth, should gift me more subs. I think it's no one here's responsibility except Seth. Now let's turn this off. So we're gonna move this, back over there. I'm trying out a demo game called Pax Autocrata. I feel like I've seen that. I feel like I've seen the cover for that. Yeah, so we've got these pool areas we're definitely gonna have to drain. So yeah, I think we're gonna move the pump out here. Then we'll see if we can squeegee or bucket anything that's left on this roadway, because I don't think we need the pump working now. So we pick up the pump. What's that gonna do with the wire? Wait, where'd my power cable go? Oh god. Oh jeez. Coach Dorn, if you talk to the dev, please tell him to think of a different system for what to do with our equipment when we pick other equipment up. I don't know where the wire is. I don't know where it went. Dorn, help. Indie devs just love interacting with the fans. Yeah, come on, Seth. Peer pressure, not water pressure. Fuck you. No, Dorn, leave. No. I'm not gonna let a voice actor show up here and start making puns. That's not how this is gonna work. It might be on the map. Thank you, Dorn. You know what? No, you can stay now. With helpful advice like that. But Dorn, I don't know if you've been following. So there was a game that came out a little bit ago called Poly Armory. I played it just as a little bit of a light joke game, and half their development team showed up, and it was nerve-wracking as shit. All right, so if the power cord didn't drop where it was, is it back at the truck? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so if I pick up the cable and I use it, and then I pick up the thing it was attached to, it goes back to spawn? That's weird as shit. But whatever. Okay, pump is on, right? Okay, pump's on now. Oh! Okay, that was more water pumping than I thought. That'll be fine. Let's go squeegee the main road. It's a settlement management sim with roguelike FPS first-person shooter. A roguelike settlement manager game with first-person shooter elements. I'm gonna be honest, I can't even imagine this combination of words you have presented to me. That is a baffling description. I'm gonna have to go find, like, a trailer or something of this game. Okay, yeah, the squeegee shit. I'm not using the squeegee. We're gonna try... What was that? The vacuum? Oh god, the tutorial didn't tell me how the vacuum worked. Great news. I figured out how the vacuum works. At least step one. He's gone from suck to blow. Hey! Looks like I'm pissing. Alright, okay, that went a little behind us. I do not understand the sound effect, but I think it means I did something right. Alright, I think that means we're gonna go all the way down here before we do the drain now. Hell yeah. Let's do it. Cool, so we've got that. We have the pump running to get all of the water out of these basins into the street where we have the drains opened up. Yeah, and that's still running. Obviously, we have a little bit of overflow happening, but that should be fine. We need to reopen. Our drains are still mostly open, so we don't need to run and grab the rake. Yeah, if I had a second pump, I could get this working as well. We'll definitely bring multiple pumps next time. Ooh, we're starting to get a few reclogged drains. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab the rake, we're going to open these drains, and then this whole area we might be able to squeegee. I'm not sure. Go ahead, check the map. There's actually quite a bit of water overflow. Is that saying in this building? Hold on. What's that? Yes, this would be a good squeegee spot. I think we could squeegee all that out of there, down to here. That should drain. Another drain. Hell yeah. Okay, we're gonna go grab the squeegee. I think I see some good squeegee zones. But I'm also very behind on chat. What'd I miss? Oh my god. Just popped in to say hi, Rye. How you doing? How's your weekend going? Since it's 3 a.m. for me, go to bed then. I have rules. 3 a.m. is the rule. It's got heavy 40k StarCraft style inspiration, but swap the Imperium for Soviet Russia. I try not to do that if I can help it. I'll be honest. I try not to swap the Soviet Union with the Imperium of Man. That seems like a very dangerous choice to make. Eric, I'm going to try Slay the Spire 2. If you like it, Hyperbeam, tomorrow I'm very likely to do a multiplayer thing of it, so you'll be welcome to hippity hop your ass in. Did you play the first Slay the Spire? I wouldn't worm my way in like that. It's awfully parasitic. I just hang back and try not to leak any spoilers. Hey, Dorn. Hey, Dorn. So that means you know spoilers, huh? So, Dorn, you just let it leak that you know some spoilers, eh? Come on, Dorn. Hey, chat, don't we want to hear what Dorn has to say? I think we would all think Dorn is the coolest guy ever if Dorn let us know just a few little spoilers. Come on, Dorn. Dorn, you can spoil just a little spoiler for me. Come on, look at this face. How could you not want to spoil something to this tardigrade face, huh? I bet you love tardigrades.
Eric, I played Slay the Spire day 1.
Fucking get it, Hyperbeam. I'm rooting for you. Dorn has the hidden... Yeah, it's the hidden knowledge of Dorn. It's the hidden knowledge we could never match. I feel like the vacuum cleaner is so much better than the squeegee. I don't know, maybe I'm not understanding the squeegee fully, but this is...
Dorn look into Eric's lack of eyes and tell us you wouldn't want to give him a tiny spoiler?
Wait, I know what to do. I know what to do. Hard eyes? No. Egg. Dorn, look. I put an egg on my head. Doesn't that make you want to tell me some spoilers? Think about it, Dorn. I put an egg on my head. Dorn. Dorn. Come on. I bet it looks pretty funny looking. Aw. Come on, oh wait, I have multiple slots? I don't even gotta lose shit? God damn. Alright, we're gonna grab everything then. Let's go. Maybe I'll bring the pump over here now. We were slowly getting everything out of this already. Well, let's go ahead and find the rake. I don't know, this doesn't seem to be draining too fast. So it might be a little clogged up. We're gonna go check all of our drains. I think for the most part, the drains are clear enough. We'll see. We do also have this entire other basin over here that still needs to be fully pumped out as well. We'll see. We'll clear all the drains, then we'll figure out what we want to do our next step as. My instinct is to just start vacuuming everything, because, like, the vacuum seems to be not very fast, but extremely effective. Did Dorn run away? Did Dorn run away? Y'all, I think we might have scared Dorn off. Dorn, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. Yeah! He's back. Let's hear. I won't spoil anything, but I make sure to make people upset by saying water is not wet. It just makes things wet. I think you mean water is the essence of wetness? Have you ever thought about that? It just makes things wet. Since wet is an adjective caused by the presence of water. Well, it's not only caused by the presence of water, right? Things can still be wet even if it's not water they're wet with. Even the definitions state that is something covered in a liquid water, not the water itself. But is water not covered in water? You have to think about it. Something, because water is a noun, and to state that water can't be covered by water, you gotta make a convincing argument for why it can't be covered in water. You can't just say it can't be covered in water. You have to argue why water can't be covered in water. For example, paper can be covered in paper, right? You could get a piece of paper and cover it in other paper. We just have to find what the smallest amount of water is to be water. Do we consider one element of what? Like just one oxygen, 2 hydrogen? Is that a unit of water? Because if so, yeah, water can be very wet. Most water is wet. I remember that's from Zoolander. That is from Zoolander. Thank you. Thank you for anybody who caught my Zoolander quote. I'm on your side of this, Eric. Yeah, well, I mean, I could be convinced water can't be wet, but I need people to make an argument more than water can't be wet. Eric, what happened to the vanilla or other thing redeem? The what? Oh, I think I took it out during because there was a collab. That's on me, V. I took it out probably during a collab stream because I didn't want to ruin other people's streams because I'm a considerate person. I know y'all don't want me to be a considerate person, but I am. I'll turn it back on, though. It's your viewer rewards, points. Yeah, that was off. We got you. I got you. I got you. I really feel like the squeegee is unfortunately ineffective compared to like the vacuum cleaner. I feel like the squeegee should just be like more effective than the vacuum cleaner because you're just pushing, you know? You're not actually collecting it. Because with the vacuum cleaner, because you're collecting it, you can take it as far as you want. The squeegee, though, is just like moving only about the same amount of water that the vacuum cleaner does, but it's also only moving it. It's not literally
Eric, I
collecting
redeemed the
it.
R for door.
For Coach Dorn. Alright. Hey, Dorn, if you're still here, one of my horrible chat members redeemed something on your behalf, and I'm sorry about this, but I'm gonna need you to answer an important question for me, okay? I need you to tell me if you want vanilla or deep. And no, you will not be provided context on this. Damn! Our vacuum holds a lot. Hell yeah. Ooh, I should move this pump, actually. Yeah, because we have this whole basin over here we need to empty out. No, Coach Dorn. You can't try to run away. You gotta tell me vanilla or deep. Them's the rules. I didn't even make these rules. I was paid to add this redeem. Admittedly, it existed also before I was paid, but I had planned to get rid of it. I was paid not to get rid of it. So I only take partial blame for it. Cookies and cream? That's not one of the options, Dorn. That's not one of the options, and I think you know. Better hold on, or I'll let fucking whoever bought the redeem pick for you. Also, deep isn't a flavor. I know vanilla's a flavor, but deep isn't a flavor. And I don't like the response to being asked, hey, do you want to hear vanilla or deep being cookies and cream? Sir, I feel like you weren't listening at all. Both? Oh, dear God. Alright, crazy. Alright. Hey, Coach Dorn, I'm real sorry about for what's about to happen. Ain't my points. Well, the thing is, Coach Dorn, even if they aren't your points, some people of my channel want me to say something to you. And they've decided I have to say it twice. So, Coach Dorn. And now, because of Seth, Coach Dorn. And officially welcome to the hellscape that is my chat. I'm sorry, I've tried to change them, it's never worked. There is no escape now. They hardly ever do 2 redeems for one person, but now that they have, you are legally obligated to stay. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Dreadfully sorry. You live here now. Oh, man. Thanks. You're welcome. I'm under the belief that vanilla is better. I mean, to each their own. There's different preferences for everything. Mine is not to judge. Mine is to be forced into this by chat, for the most part. That's really what my responsibility is in all this. So how are we doing? I'm gonna try doing the squeegee from here. Where do we have drains? I feel like, what? Did we have drains over here? No? Where are our nearest drains to here? There? Yeah, alright. We'll try to squeegee that. I'm still trying to figure out when the best time to squeegee is. So far, what I found to be the best squeegee was squeegeeing the water down the path into my neighbor's yard. That was delightful. But again, it's really feeling like the vacuum might be the way to go about things. Oh, what was that? We green? We took out the left. Huzzah! So what we have sitting area 2. Oh, that's where the pump is. Sitting area 2, center, and cafe. Oh no. That can't be good. There's something on this map that's clearly a flooded building. I don't see anything that's clearly a flooded building. Maybe it's just like the map doesn't show like a lot of space actually. Hey, that was the sitting area. That's good enough. Still seems pretty flooded to me, but hey, you know, I won't judge. We've got this center they're saying is still needing some. We're still pumping water. Maybe we'll turn off the pump then? Yeah, we'll turn off the pump and we're gonna go find this cafe that apparently still needs to be drained. Some people fuck with vanilla flavor, some favor heavy. True. Very true. Is this it? Is the oh man, that wet floor sign really doing its goddamn best. Yeah, we're gonna need the pump for this, ain't we? We're gonna dump it out into the center as well anyway, so we don't need to focus on getting the center cleaned up till we get all the water out of that cafe. Alright, so we'll grab the pump, get that in there. Maybe that'll be a good place to actually squeegee now, but I'm not sure. Still, it's going to just be all about pump the water out, because the water's going to go into the center. No reason for us to clean the center then until we're done pumping. We do that, we'll need to grab the Jenny. Can we put the generator in water? Like, is the generator going to get damaged if it gets wet? Like, what happens if I put the generator right in front of where the pump is putting out water? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna see if I can break this fucking generator. Boop. Alright. It's all you, boss. Handle it. That is not the squeegee. That's not the squeegee. Wait, did I lose the squeegee? Shit. Where'd I drop the squeegee? What would I've had maybe when I picked up the pump? Yep, squeegee. Alright, we're gonna go squeegee the cafe. Moving right along in search of good friends and good news. Good things we can't lose. This could become a habit. There we go. Velky, are you still here? Because one day I joined Milkstream and I overheard him saying something. I was wondering if he was trying to talk mad shit, but like, you know, trying to do it subtly. So I need to confirm with you, because I'm pretty sure you were there for that stream. Velky. Velky, I require info from you. If you know the Tony Chaucer spice is, if you know what Tony Chaucer's spice, what the fuck? Well, I'm about to find out. Creole seasoning? No. No, 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 no. You put a sprinkle of it on vanilla ice cream. Don't go hog wild of it. Very unique flavor. Listen, I'll be honest. I like when I'm making chili and I add a little bit of Cajun spice to it. I couldn't imagine tossing Creole spice on vanilla ice cream. That's fucking wild, my guy. You're gonna have to be more specific. There's a few flavors. So, Avelki, the other day I popped in while Milk was streaming, and he, as he does, had music playing during his stream, since he doesn't stream on YouTube as well. And then he started singing along with one of the songs, right? And then he stopped singing for a second, and then he went, "You see, when I sing, it's to be along with the music that's playing. Unlike some people who just randomly break into song for no fucking reason." Just a second ago, while I was walking around, I started singing to myself the "Moving Right Along" song, because that's just sort of my getting to work song, you know? And I was wondering, Avalki, I was wondering if Milk was trying to start some bad shit. This would have been I think this was Saturday. What day was his fucking celebratory stream? Because he'd been drinking, I think. That was the stream we did HOTS for a little bit. Ah, that stream. Oh my god. What is this airtight counter? What? It's keeping all the water back there. Listen, my options are move the pump or do something cursed as hell. And I'm choosing cursed as hell. I genuinely couldn't say. Damn. What do you guys think, though? Oh, that didn't work. My theory is Milk was trying to talk mad shit about me and my singing behavior. Do you guys hate it when I start randomly singing shit under my breath? Is that how you all feel? I think I'm a delight, but if you all hate it... Mild stray. God, I'm goddamn bailing out behind the bar because apparently this bar is airtight. I don't mind. Well, I appreciate that, Avelki. In spite of me accidentally training you to tell me what Milk's up to whenever you come hang out. I'm still so sorry about that. Like, I thought it was real funny, and then the day came where the first thing you said was he's painting models, and I'm like, oh no, I'm being annoying. Maybe just talk about people doing it in general, I guess? I don't know. I prefer to think he was throwing strays my way. Makes me the center of the story. Listen, I stream regularly to entertain people. I have to have a little bit of narcissism about things, don't I? Nah, it's funny. No, clearly you all hate me. I know the truth now. It is inescapable. What's this cafe do? We're not even like... What the hell? I feel like we're not making much progress at all. Like, look at the water level. We're still like over 2 ticks. I feel like I've been moving literally buckets of water. Maybe next time we come back and we do this what we do with the vacuum and we actually walk over this time. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, yeah, we're actually, yeah, we're seeing the ground, so we're doing some progress here with the vacuum. I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. Wait, what are you doing? I hate this. I hate this. I take a QA job with goddamn Activision Blizzard. I try to be subtle and calm about it because I'm just excited I have QA work. And I get all the goddamn pirate fucking software jokes. I hate it. I have one friend, Lotus, if you guys know, who will now whenever we're hanging out, at least at one point, almost every single day we hang out since I got this job, we'll go, did you see my mana? Hey, did you see my mana? My dad worked at Blizzard. God damn it. Coach Dorn, you just got here. How dare you have the confidence to drop that sort of joke on me?
Salamander emoji. Salamander emoji. Salamander
Lizard.
emoji.
Lizard.
Salamander emoji.
Lizard.
Salamander
Lizard.
emoji.
Lizard. Damn. Did you know this guy works? I fucking hate you. You know what? Technically, I work over at the Activision side of things, so I don't even really feel like I can say I work at Blizzard. Fuck you guys. I hate all of you. I'm never streaming again. Why is it saying salamander? I don't know. I'll do my best. Listen, either you guys can write the word lizard, or you could say, hey Eric.
Is your team almost dead?
Is my team almost dead? No, my team isn't almost dead. But I've learned I really don't know how to communicate with my boss. Alright. I don't know what level of vagueness I have to go with on this. But today... No, actually, this was yesterday, but it was near the end of the day. I had gotten on a bit of a roll. I was finding a lot of bugs, right? I was getting them reported, written up. I was feeling proud of myself. I just finished a bug when I get a message on Slack from my boss who's like, hey, you mind if we have a quick little meeting? And listen, it doesn't matter what's happening. Nothing causes an employee's fucking blood pressure to spike like, do you mind if we have a quick meeting? So my boss drops that little heart attack on me, and I come in, and he's like, you've been doing really good finding these bugs. And I'm like, hell yeah, all right. This is gonna be a good meet. This is gonna be the you're doing a good job meeting. And then he immediately mentions a different employee, and how they're just not seemingly get a hang of it. And how you're doing really well because you're following what's written down, but they don't seem to... And I'm like, boss, my guy. Boss, please. Homie, you can't put me in this situation. You can't call me into a meeting whose half the content is gonna be talking about a different employee who isn't here. My homie, my guy, you can't make this the meeting. So that's how I had a 30-minute meeting about a different employee's performance, I guess. Smile and wave, boys. Listen, I don't care if I get banned. I'm playing Death Stranding. Besides, I can get a new job elsewhere because I got Blizzard on my resume for 7 years. Coach Dorn, I don't know how I feel that you have all of this on lock, that you're just ready to go with this. That right there is a boy who loves himself some drama. And listen, I also love myself some drama. In fact, I got it a little bit of... There was one thing, I think, that Pirate did I actually ended up defending at one point. And it's because I think I'm an idiot or something. I don't know. I have a very different concept about one of his behaviors. And the only thing is, because it gets brought up in the list of all the bad shit he did, people will include on that list, and he cheated at a puzzle game. And I'm sorry, that would catches me so off guard when it gets brought up talking about all the other things that happened there. I've just always heard, like, people going through the list of things they don't like, and they'll be like, and he looked up the answers to a puzzle during a game. And in my head, I'm like, I mean... yeah, if he was stuck on a puzzle and he wanted the stream to move on, I'd... Listen, I'm an idiot. You all know I'm an idiot. And you all also know if I look up the answer to the puzzle, I'll be telling you guys while I'm doing it and complaining about the puzzle the whole time. So maybe that's the area I'm at when I'm thinking about it. Because in my head, and maybe y'all have a different impression of me, but this is a great moment for all of us to get on the same, like, I'm here to entertain you guys. Obviously, I do it in a self-serving way. I play games I like to play. I talk about things I want to talk about. I'm very much doing this in a way I enjoy. But I see my position here as entertaining y'all. And if I feel, for example, that a puzzle in a game or something is taking too long, if I am stuck on something and it feels like it's wasting time, I'm 100% gonna look up the answer so I can move on to something else. Listen, y'all, there will come a time in the future where you guys convince me to do a hard puzzle game. I will get stuck, annoyed, say we've been here for 30 minutes and we're not even on a good tangent. I'm looking up the goddamn answer. We're moving on to the next puzzle. Because to me, my job is to be entertaining to y'all. And me silently staring at a puzzle I can't figure out. Obviously, if we have a good tangent going on, then it doesn't really matter. But in the instance where it's causing dead air, I'm 100% gonna look up the answer to the puzzle. We are 100% getting past that. Only 30 minutes? Dang. I guess I'm picturing like a Portal level puzzle. Well, not like it takes 30 minutes to do the puzzle, where you're stuck on the puzzle for 30 minutes. There's a difference. It's not just looking up answers, it's lying about it. Well, from my understanding, his whole character is being smarter than everyone else. And if someone's whole thing is they're smarter, obviously, in my opinion, they're going to be looking up almost everything ahead of time. And I see that as fine. Yeah, that's whatever. It's someone playing the character they're playing. I find myself incapable of caring about it. Once again, this is the one and only thing I'm going to go up to bat on. Yes, that same mystery figure.
Oh, and the beloved Corner Cafe?
Yes, Coach.
Also dry.
Dorn, no.
Are thrilled. Though the owner reportedly wants to thank whoever did it with at least 3
Coach?
croissants.
Are you trying to flirt with me right now, Coach?
So who is this guy?
Who is this guy?
A wet-footed vigilante.
It's a good thing several levels in this are puzzles. There's no guides yet. God damn it. Y'all, we gotta bribe Coach and give me the answer to some goddamn puzzles. I need to maintain the impression that I'm competent. Right? Y'all think I'm competent, right? That's the impression I've given to all of you, right? Oh yeah, the No, wait, this was in the demo. This is weird. I don't understand the purpose of these, but I'm down for them. Clearly a narcissist, because if they struggled on a puzzle, people would know they're dumb. Yeah, but I also know you all already know I'm dumb. You like to remind me. Anytime where I'm playing a game, chatting to multiple people, and I misread a word, you all love to remind me how dumb I am. I don't bat for the same team. I only date tapeworms. Same team. Tapeworm. Wait, Coach Dorn. Are you a tardigrade? Coach Dorn, why did you tell me you were part of the team? Part of the ship, part of the component. Gotta go have fun tonight, you guys? Hey, alright, Ultima. You have a good fucking evening, too. Ultima's leaving. We are close. Oh, did I not? Let me get this chair. I want this fucking chair. Did we get it? Yeah! I got a fucking chair. Rad. Hell yeah. We got bubbles? Hey, got it. Oh, we got a whole tin can? Fuck yeah. This is amazing, y'all.
Eric, I'm playing my main from the last Slay the Spire. The Silent.
Oh yeah, nah, dude. I'm so upset. I have been playing a lot of Slay the Spire, like I've mentioned, and the character I want to be good at is the Regent. There's a lot going on with the Regent that I think is really interesting, and I want to be good at him. I'm only on Ascension 1. I've only beaten the game once with him, and I'm on Ascension 6, I think, with both the Silent and the Necrobinder, and it pisses me off. I want to be good at the Regent. Oh my god, I thought I figured it out at one point. I decided to try out the attack, what is it, Crash Landing, where you fill your hand with garbage cards, because I had, Pillars of Creation, so every single garbage card I created gave me block, but I thought the garbage cards also counted as colorless, so I picked up Arsenal, and I thought that meant the garbage cards would give me block and strength, but they don't count as colorless cards, I guess. So the build ended up just sort of crashing and burning for the most part. We got it. I haven't been able to win with them yet, the Regent. I've got one win. I'm proud of it, but it was like, you know, I don't feel like if I can only win once, I don't feel like I actually did it. I feel like there might have been like a serious amount of luck involved, you know? So I gotta get at least the second one. Also, I think I've done only 2 attempts with, I'm actually forgetting the name. The real OG. I want to call him the goddamn Berserker, but I know that's a Demon Blood boy. You know, you guys know. I've only done 2 attempts. I've been trying to avoid using the OGs, but because of my one stream day with the Silent, I've done a couple of runs with them, and I win a lot with this. The Silent must just click for my instincts of, you know, play all the cards. But I just, oh god, I wish I could get it with the Regent. I wish my brain would work for the Regent. I have been solving, I think, the Necrobinder quite a bit, though. I just keep taking all the cards that give me more energy. Necrobinder, one of my win runs, I, like, got to an average of 8 energy around, and it was hysterical. I love it. 4 orbits makes everything funny. I've done that build so many times. I have yet to win with it, but getting 3 to 4 orbits is without a doubt one of my favorite things to do with him. It's also really good with Crash Landing, because then you can actually get all of those status cards out of your hand immediately. Yay! Is there anything left? Yeah. We still got this. Ooh, I think there's another item too. I think there's 2 items there. And then I think we'll call it a good fishing trip. Oh! We ran out of time. Damn! Hell yeah. 162 bucks. Let's go. Ironclad. Thank you. Ironclad is against my playstyle. Can only do their defense build, but gosh, it's a struggle to get that going sometimes.
Credit for that goes to our plunger-equipped fighter from earlier this week.
Oh,
Even Master Chief
coach.
would give a respectful nod for that kind of flood cleanup.
Fuck you.
Yesterday,
Alright, no, Dorn, were you given that line or did you improv
no
that?
permits.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling I'm gonna put money down. I'm betting Dorn improved the
Was it the plunger dog?
Master Chief
No confirmation.
bloodline.
Now the problem moves uphill. A
Be honest
forest
with
above
me.
town is packed with
Be
mud and
honest
debris
with
after
me.
the
Don't
landslide,
lie to
holding
me.
back water. If that pressure releases all at once, we're back to square one. That road needs clearing.
Okay, we'll need a generator for each pump. So I'm actually gonna buy, I think, 2 generators. Let's do with 1,000, so we can't get the... So we'll take 1 more pump and we'll make it a pump level 2. Okay, so we're gonna see how we're doing on weight, but I know I'm not gonna take too much weight, right? Yeah, honestly, I don't know how I feel about this weight limiting. It really doesn't feel like you need a ton of copies of things. Like, right now, I'm already bringing 3 generators, 2 pumps. Like, what would I, like, okay. So So if I went up to 4 generators and 4 pumps, I might be getting close, but I think I can easily accommodate 5 generators, 5 pumps, and one of all the other major equipments on the starter truck. I don't know how big missions are gonna get, but you lost money? Damn it. Wait, did I do magnet fishing again? I'm not doing magnet fishing again. We're gonna move some water. Wait, we're almost out of time. I want to see the next map. Listen, we've only done the demo stuff. I at least want to see the next map before we end stream, okay? We're gonna go back to the garage.
Good morning. Midtown Market remains dry.
This is gonna be a
Feels
digging
like a
one?
small miracle.
Oh, hell yeah.
Credit for that goes to our plunger-equipped flood fighter from earlier this week. Even Master Chief would give a respectful nod for that kind of flood.
God, dude, the emphasis. Even Master Chief. I'm sorry, Dorn, you give it the exact same energy I would expect a boomer news reporter who doesn't know what these words mean. Even the Master Chief. But that's sort of flood fighting. I love you, Dorn. Anyway, I gotta go eat. Nighty night. Have a great rest of your stream. Don't worry, Crazy. I'll be joining you very soon. Had Hellraiser fairly early, then filled my deck with pummel strikes and shrug it off to basically flood through the deck. Time or 2 each round. Okay. Alright, let's check the map. Oh, it's just the street? Wait, this says Street 1. So are we just moving it, like, off the road? Is that the only thing we're doing? Alright, we're gonna go get a shovel and see if that just solves all of it. Because I'm gonna be honest. Like, if there's a bunch of things we do, but if, like, this very first one is just solved by a simple tunnel, this is, like, all of my anyone else as a kid just fucking do this, either at, like, beaches or, like... So we had these water gutters all along my neighborhood, because in Alaska, you get a lot of snow buildup, then in spring, you just have tons of snow melt leading to a lot of water. So we had, like, just these water ruts all along our neighborhood. And as a kid, I would get, like, a bunch of sticks and stuff, and I'd build dams, and then I would break the dams to watch the water just flood out. And I don't know if that was a me thing, but I have a sneaking suspicion that's an all kids thing. And I'm just looking for some confirmation here. Was that everybody? Was everybody sort of like that? Is the watching a dam break instinct just, like, innate? How much money did you lose on the bet? Dorn, if you want a sub, I guess I could get you a gifted sub. I didn't really lay out anyone having to pay me if I was right, but... There we go. I never did that? Aw. You never got a whole bunch of sticks and rocks and dirt and blocked up like a little creek or something and then broke through to watch all the water flood out? I did that a lot. Again, I was a stick kid. I was a kid whose favorite toy was a stick. I had Xbox 360 I bought myself. I got myself Halo. I got myself the first Assassin's Creed game. Still, I was a stick kid. I loved going out in the yard and swinging a stick around. Uh-oh, we might actually be close to running out of space here. See how much more of this water flows. We've still got a pretty good height, but it is, like, you can actually literally see, like, the water level rising, which is awesome. I'm so excited that this game is functionally made by someone who just enjoys seeing the water physics. That's really all this game is, technically, is just watching water physics. And that's fucking brilliant. That's absolutely amazing. Lord, it's still flowing like crazy. Alright, we're gonna let this drain. We're gonna see what comes next, but that's likely gonna be the end of stream, y'all. I'm just enjoying this too much, and we've got to end it. Today's a Friday stream. Friday streams are short and they're late because I gotta get home from traffic. I'm sorry. I'll make it up for you guys tomorrow. I might ask in the Discord if you guys want to see DrainSim Part 2 tomorrow, if you want to go back to Slay the Spire. We'll figure out what to do. We will be doing DrainSim again at some point. I guarantee that. But I might just do it as my short Friday things to like relax after my week at work. And then we do all the stressing me out with Slay the Spire Saturdays, you know, really calm myself down. Eric, I'm gonna join you tomorrow. Hell yeah, Hyperbeam. Hell yeah. You are gonna enjoy the chaos of 4-player. That is terrifying the first time you're engaging with 4-player multiplayer. Let's squeegee. I find 2-player multiplayer to be honestly amazing. And listen, I enjoy playing with you all, but 4-player is such unpredictable. Oh my god, wait, are we out of room? Oh my god, wait, we might actually be running out of room. Can I connect this to anything? Wait, can I? Wait, there was something on the map. No, this is higher up. I wouldn't be able to connect this to
Eric,
that.
make sure you check your damn Ana if I join you.
Alright. I won't. I'll make it as impossible for you as possible. Shit, can I dig up anything to get more room in here? Oh, no. That's our max saturation, y'all. Well, we're gonna have to figure out something else to do with that water then, but let's go. Wait, we're running out of time. I'm willing to spend, what, like 5 more minutes before we end stream. Look at this. Wait, where's all the water coming from? We have all this water flooding down. Admittedly, it's not getting out to the street, but... Oh, it's beyond invisible wall. Got it. Okay, never mind. Guess that's not an issue then. We'll give it a little bit of a gathering point, though, just to reduce the speed at which it flows downward. Ooh, wait. Oh, that's... Yeah, no, this is all the same level of the road, isn't it? Wait, and that water's flowing, though. Does it run out? Oh, we need to give it somewhere better to flow. Understood. Well, we'll start this flow. Okay, so that'll start flowing a bit off the road, but it's still flowing down. I wonder if there's a culvert or something we have to break loose. I don't know. Okay, so we got a bunch of water coming this way. Can I do anything then with the original road section? Like, can it break off this direction as well, or no? Doesn't seem like it. Can I rebuild this wall? I can't. I can't rebuild the wall, damn.
Had a little creek like that going through our backyard with a grate over both
It's a
ends, and I
puzzle.
would
You're
always
a
play
puzzle,
with my toy
coach.
boats and fuck with the water flow to figure it out.
So it's flowing. We clearly have this we could dig through. That would flow down to there. Oh, did I already ruin it then? Like, because maybe that could take more water if we blocked this, and instead of digging through it, I pumped it out? Because clearly, like, right, because y'all could see, clearly we could get this water through, like, this is diggable, right? Yeah. So we could get, like, this water, I don't know if it would dig all the way. No, wait, this doesn't dig all the way, does it? I'd have to see how deep this actually goes. Maybe. Maybe you could dig it through. With my shovel already tinging off of rocks, I'm not sure that's right. Because my instinct was if you didn't break through that, you would be able to maybe dig a trench here? Get all the water to flow? Or is it about over here? Because this is the diggable soil type as well, right? So could I redirect that instead of flowing down there to flow across? Maybe use the pump. Maybe I have to use the inflatable walls. I did bring those this time, obviously. There's a lot to consider. There's a lot to consider, and there is no time left, unfortunately. So this is where we are going to be ending for today, and I'm really excited for a chance to play this again. But it sounds like I'm locking in for Slay the Spire multiplayer again tomorrow. I hope you guys will show up. I hope you have fun, and bring your absolute chaos energy, because we are going to be breaking everything. But for now, I want to wish you all a good evening, good night, good rest. I'm sorry, you were here at the beginning, Hiru. Where did you go? But I hope you all have an amazing fucking weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. I do love you all. Remember, take care of yourselves. Have fun. And be back tomorrow for multiplayer.
Hey, buddy.
But for now,
Uh-oh.
But
Leather Club's
for
2
now,
blocks down.
we're gonna figure out who we're
you.
gonna raid, and I'll send you all. Hi, Grim Dark Bulwark. Welcome, welcome. My name's Eric. Yes, that one. I'm a pudgy little tardigrade who likes to play video games. And we just finished draining a bunch of water out of a flooded town. So now we're going to send y'all off to a lovely, delightful woman who streams even later than I do. Sorry, Grimdark. I'm sorry, Grimdark. Raid me again in the future. I promise I'll be running at a different time. How embarrassing on my part. Hey, Grimdark, don't be embarrassed. I know we've just met, but I feel there's a divine spark between us. There's a connection. But we'll have to explore it later because I gotta go. So for now, good evening, good night, good rest of your weekends, and let's get ready to raid. Because we're gonna be saying hi to Nemi. Okay, y'all? Here is our tardy raid message. And let's get ready to raid in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's raid, girls.